As you know, we are proceeding with our cataloging process, so we used an automated system to catalog our information materials. These books were received in 2026, so we are proceeding with our cataloging process. So first, we catalog our information system using the automated system, so we can start the computer. After starting the computer, we wait for some few seconds. So we wait. After that, we come to our Firefox here so that we can open. So we open. After we have opened, we go to search with Google enter address. So you tap here so that our system KOHA will be opened. So we click at this point. After that, we wait for a few seconds. After that, we start to log in. We log in to the system, KOHA system. So after that, we come to this point. So when we reach at this point, we start our cataloging process. So here we start our class 00s. We use the decimal classification scheme to classify our information materials. So here we start with 00. Here fix the length control field. Here the length is fixed, so we just type at that point. Here fix the length control field 007 physical description fixed field. Here we come to this information system, so we measure using our ruler. So we measure either this side or this side. This is the width of the book, so we measure it. As you see, it's 23 centimeters, so we write 23 centimeters. After that, we scroll. At this point also, this is the fixed length data element. This is fixed also. We press that way. After that, we come to ISBN number, International Standard Book Number. We press here. After that, we come to the information materials. We open it. So we come at this point and look for the ISBN number. Here it is. So if the ISBN number is not at this page, we can also look at the back cover. Here, most of the ISBN number are found at this point if this point is not available. So here our ISBN number is this. So we can now write it in our computer. So it's here 178-1-509 90-743. After that, now after writing the ISBN number, we scroll here at 050. We see it is Library of Congress call number. So we are not using the Library of Congress call number, so we skip at that point as we are using the decimal classification number. Here you look at the edition of the book. So this book doesn't have edition. When you see this book, it doesn't have any edition, so we skip at that point, and then we go to the classification number. Here we had already classified this information material, so we had already classified this information material. Here our classification number is this, so it is 920.02, and then we write these three letters. These are the 3 letters of the author's name by the surname. So this surname, we picked 3 letters, of which it's Lin. So we write at that point. After writing classification number, we now write Lin in capital. Then we go to item number. Here item number, it's an accession number, so we had already classified this book and give them their accession number. This was 2026 donated books, and the number of books that had been received throughout from the start of this library is 15,526. So item number, we write the accession number, which is 2026 15,000 15,525. So after that, we now go to class 100. So here we only write the personal name. Personal name is, and this the author's name, but write it in by starting with the surname, then the name follows. So here we start at the second name, then the first name. So we can write. Linsky Dorian. So Dorian Linsky Dorian. After that, we go to class 200. So here we go to this 245. This is where we can write our title of this book. The title of this book is The Ministry of Truth. So we write the Ministry of Truth. The Ministry of Truth. That's the title of this book. Remainder of the title we don't have, so we go to statement of responsibility. Here, statement of responsibility is the author's name the way it is. So it is Dorian Linsky. So it's Dorian Linsky. Medium here, it's the print medium. So here edition statement we didn't have a remainder of the edition statement. Here place of publication now 260. We go to the place of publication count, information materials, and look at the place of publication. So here this book was published in London. So we come here and write London. After that, we go to name of the publisher. Name of the publisher is, let's see here, it's first published in 2019 by Piceda. So publisher here is Piceda. And here, date of copyright, it's already written here, or also you can see at this point. So it is 2019, or rather this point also is 2019. So it was date of publication was 2019. After that, we go to class 300. Here now it's a bit tricky. You need to understand this point. So here at this class 300, we have to be careful at what we are writing at this point. So here we now look at the book. Here at the extent, extent, we press at that point so that we can enter the book. The book's Roman numbers before this book start with the numbers. So you see Roman numbers first. Roman numbers. You can see. And then the book starts at this point. So here our Roman number is XI, X. So we come at the X end state, we write I, X, I, X. After that, we place a comma. After a comma, we now play without space. After that, we come to this information material. We look at the back of this information material. The end page of this information material, it is 355. So we write 355, then we place the space. After that, we write P to indicate the pages. After that, we place the full stop. After full stop, we space also. After space, we put the full colon. After full colon, we space also. After that, you come to the information materials. You look at inside the information material if there is colored structures, colored illustrations. So you come and look at this information material. So the illustration are not colored, so we don't write colored. So we just write the illustration. I-double-L to indicate the illustration. Then we place a full stop. After a full stop, we space. After space, we put the semicolon. After that point, we come here at the dimensions. Dimensions we have already measured these information materials, and we had found it to be 23 centimeters. So we can now write 23 centimeters. 23 centimeters. After that, we here at the 400 class we don't fill. So at the fifth class, at the 500 class, at the 500 class. So this is where you can look now at the back of the information material. So you come at this information material at the back of this information material. We open it so that you can see what is in this back page. We see it is index. It is also index. So at the back page we see index. So it's an index. It doesn't have any reference or rather a bibliographic detail. So we can now write here. Can now press at the class 500. So at this point we see it's a general note. So we press at this point. General note of this book. We press this point so that we can write it includes index. It includes index. So after that we can come at class 600 here. So you see this point: subject, personal name, subject, meeting name, sources of heading. So we don't fill that point. We go to 7 also. Here we don't fill anything here. So we go also to 800. Here we don't fill anything. And then finally we go to class 900s. At the class 900s here, we start at this point, 942, added entry elements by KOHA system. Here at class 900, we have to be careful and our information systems details. So we come at this point here at the item type. It is required to press this point, this point here at the item type. Here we press this point, it will bring us this information. So this book will be shelved at the general circulating books. So we can now press at this point. After that, it will come to the item type. So we can now go to this point. Here, prefix start first, then the suffix will follow. So we start at the prefix. Prefix, this is the class number of the information material. You can also write the class number of the information material of which we had right at this point. So we just write at that point, of which it is 920.092, and then we have to write the surname. It was Lynn, 3 names of the surname, and then after that we go to suffix. At the suffix, now you will write the accession number of this book. Accession number we had right at this point, so it is 2026 155 25. So after that, we now save our information systems. So we now go at this point and now save what we had already right. So after you've saved, it will bring you to this point. So you look at this point, so you scroll upwards. Here are the details that we have to fill. So you come at here, shelving location. You come here and press this point. Here it will bring you all these statements where you will shelve either audiovisual, book cut, children's area, fiction, general stocks, new material shelf, on display, processing center, and then reference. This book will be placed will be shelved at the fiction area. So we press this point, so it will be placed at the shelving. Its shelving location will be fiction. Yeah. After that, we will now continue scrolling. When we scroll, we find full call number. So here, full call number ends at this point, and we have to fill the barcode. And here, copy number. So copy number is this one. So we can type at this point 22. Copy number is the accession number. So it is 2026. It was 2026 155 25. So 155 25. 155 25. After that, you cancel this one, because there it is the full call number. This is the full call number, and then we go to barcode. Here, this book, we had already catalogs of books, but this one will be, we will derive our catalog here. We can write it here so that when we are going to process the barcodes, we will be just referring. So here we will write 2026 6 B to represent books, and here to represent this here 2026 B to represent books. And the numbers here, this is the 144 book to be cataloged. So here these digits must be 5 digits, so it is 1, 2, then 144. Here these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits from B must be 5 digits. So we can now come at this point and write the barcode, which is 2026, then B, capital B. After that we will now write 0, 2 zeros, and then 144. These digits must be 5 from B. After that we finalized it, and now after that we add an item. We add and wait for some few minutes. After adding, we've seen these details here have been fixed. You see the withdrawn statement, the status, lost status, source classification, it is DDC, then managed, so not for loan, permanent location, current. You see these all details, date acquired today. So barcode here it is 114. Here date last seen, here it is copy number, of which it is accession number. Here price affected from, here it is KOHA, continued resource. And then after that, this system has this material have already been cataloged to our system. So these information materials are 2 information materials. They are the same locations, same information materials. So here, because they are same, to avoid going back, we just come at this point, we scroll this way. At the shelf location, we had already said this is the fiction. We'll go to be shelved at the fiction place, and then we scroll. So here our full call number is this one, but we can also cut this one. And then here at the copy number, this accession number of this book will be different, so we can write the accession number of this book, of which it is 2026 155 26. So it will be 2026 155, and then 26. And then here at the barcode also it will be different, so we can now write the barcode of this book. This book's barcode will be 2026 B, 2 zeros, and then this was 144. Now this will be 145. So now we can write here 2026 B, 2 zeros, and then 145. Here we write the barcode and also the accession number, of which it is the copy number, because it's different from the first one, so it is that one. And then after finishing, we just add an item and wait for some few minutes. So we wait, and then you see it have come at this place at this point. So here the first barcode of the first book is 144, and then the second one was 145. So you see also copy number, they are not the same. Here it is 2026 115,000